Welcome to the final video of Chapter 7 Season 3. So right now, as you can see, I am 6 days away from the unstable story mode. I'm wearing the Hope skin, and I just want to kick off this video with a tour of the entire map. So basically I'm going to go through every POI separately and just have a look at it. I'll say a few things about each POI, and yeah, that's it. So let's get into it. Okay, so we are on the map. I just want to go around every POI, and starting off first. So now we're on the map, let's go have a look around all the POIs. Starting off with Cluster Coast. Is Cluster Coast. Quite a big POI, I would say. It looks a lot like Utopia City from Chapter 6 Season 3. Now obviously it's quite small. We have like this house here, and if we zoom out we can actually have a way better look. This like main poolside area, the boat used to be here, and yeah, if you come through you have like this main little section with the duck head, and yeah, it's quite a nice little POI, I would say. Over here is the Shaken Sanctuary on the map, it's right there, and it's basically classified canyon. We have the shape here, which is actually blue, I don't know why it's that. But here is like, it's like kind of a scattered POI. You have like that, this area. Here's it from like a sky high view. There's there as well. We have all these little ponds with stuff. We obviously have inside with Jonesy, and like this main little bit here. So let's move on to the next one. Over here is Golden Grove. It's the first POI in this like orange biome, and it's actually kind of small. If we have like a sky view, it's actually really small. So we have this main like massive red tree, and these scattered little buildings. They're like 7 type buildings. And then over round here is where you find this. And if you go all the way down, you can find the cave with the reality trees in, which is really, really nice. And heading out, we're here. So let's move on to the next POI. This is Frosted Flats, as you can see. It's quite a nice little POI. This is it from our sky high view. That is where the Ice King's fortress used to be, as you can see, with all the ice and stuff. It's like got a gas station, it's got all these little shopping fronts as well. To be honest, it's really small, like Frosties. And yeah, let's move on to the next POI. POI is a returning one from last season. It is Rocky Land. Obviously not much has changed, it's got the same front and the same layout as the other one. So there's not much to go over here. It's the same POI, just at like a different section in the map. And we can actually go right over here to Latte Landing, another returning POI from last season. And it's got the exact same layout, so I don't really have to go over it. But yeah, a few little changes here and there, but that is mostly it. Let's go to the next POI. Over here is the final returning POI, the Battlewoods. It's literally the same except for the Spider-Man murals. Everything about it is the exact same, basically, except for these canals as well. We got the golden reel and a few other little bits. It's quite a big POI as well. And the Battlewood sign is obviously hanging from the trees. So, let's go to the next POI. Here is Lifty Lodge. It's got like this little lift here that you can go down. It goes down the entire mountain into another one with these little houses, like the Christmas stuff. Over here with like the little pool and these little houses. Then you come around here, around this path, you've got a few houses here, here, here. And obviously the huge, huge mountain. So let's go to the next POI, Chopped Shop. Before we head to Chopped Shop, I want to give a huge shout out to this house. This is the Sprite Hut, I called it. Obviously I break the trunk and then all that you've seen in the videos, and it's a beautiful starting point to get all the sprites. But over here is Chopped Shop. It's got like this gas station, like loads of like run down buildings, you could call it, cranes and all that. It's like a really open place and I love it. Let's go to the next POI. Over here is Calamari Canyon. This place consists of the lighthouse from Squibbly Shores and a heck ton of water. Obviously it's like all these little things like Stanky Stems, all these different buildings and shop fronts, and it consists of quite a few of them. And I really like it, and this huge factory over here which just ties it all together. So let's go to the next POI. Right over here is Heatwave Harbour. It's also like a utopia type building with like these lovely little houses which look really nice. This little harbour with a bridge and these Chapter 7 Season 1 type buildings. From the top it looks like this, and it's a really nice POI. So let's move on to not a POI, but one of my favourite places, the Clow House. So if you remember, it was in this exact same spot on the Chapter 17 2 map, and it's just basically a renovated version. And if you head over this way, you can find Sinister Strip, it is called. Quite a nice POI actually. Like I say that for all of them, but this one is especially nice. But the Dark Voyager has taken over the shape, but then the Seven retrieved it. Obviously, I really like it. I like what they've done with it. They kept the tilted clock tower and the same feel, but made it obviously black and orange. Which yeah, let's move to the next POI. Sorry for the laggy gameplay coming up, but Sunken Shores is basically the final POI. It's like a town that has been half submerged underwater, and they've had to adapt to the climate and basically rebuild it, which I really like because this season was basically flooded like Chapter 2 Season 3. So with that said and done, now we can move on to our final game of the season. Yes, I'm going to play my final game of the season, and then afterwards we'll have like a little go out into the next season, and then we'll go into the live event, and after the live event we will see the aftermath of the live event. So let's go. We are now 1 day away from the Unstable Story event. As you can see, I've got the brand new Hope, the Prophecy skin on, and we're going to jump in to my final game of the season. So let's get started. Okay, we are now on the battle bus. Okay, we're on the battle bus now. To the Clow House. For some reason, the entire map has reset, so all the POIs have like reset for some reason. I have no idea why, but let's just drop it. We're going to go land at the Clow House and play this entire game. Let's go. Okay, right here the recording got really boring. The game dragged on to like a really boring endgame. So I decided to throw in this endgame from a while ago, which turned out to be my best endgame of all time, with the sniper and the battle bus Victory Royale. And just take a look at this. This is the best win I have ever got in my life. With this season coming to an end, this is my final game of the season. I am ending it, and we are swinging into Season 4 as Spider-Man. Let's step back a bit. 3, 2, 1.
This is when he'll make his move. We better be ready. It's almost time. Engaging 0-point stabilizer. Keep your eyes peeled.
So after that crazy live event, we are now gonna do a full sprite tour of this. This is my final sprite tour. I do a little through. This is everything that I've gotten. Yep, even the gem 0 point. I got the Galaxy Grim sprite, which Bartelli's helped me to get. And that's it. We got loads that we still didn't get to do. That is my final sprite, like, collection. After the event, we had the Mythic Hours, which me and Bartelli has found about 50 0 points. And definitely about 50 Grim sprites. They were everywhere, and it's insane. This is the amount of sprite dust I've gotten. And yeah, that's it. Let's move on to the predictions. Okay, so Chapter 7 Season 3 has been amazing. My favourite season ever. It might even top Chapter 6 Season 2, I'm not gonna lie. I have loved the sprites, I love the collecting and everything. But I'm gonna move on. I'm going to make my predictions for next season. So obviously we know it's a Gaming Legend season with Sonic and all that. I think what will happen is Jones will wake up. You saw my Battle Pass thing. I think Jonesy will be in the pass. I think Geno will be. I think Singularity and all the Gaming Legends. But I think, because next map got teased to be like a huge Sonic POI, a huge red biome and all that. I think, yeah, obviously it's going to be based around games, like with the Game Boy in the center. But I think the Game Boy is going to be like Pandora's Box. So you know Pandora's Box held like a 0 point energy type. Which, because in the shop right now, the Titan and Zero are both in the shop. Symbolizing the Game Boy being the third and final like 0 point type. So it's going to run the island and possibly... because we know Geno and Dr. Eggman are going to team up. Maybe the Dark Voyager is defeated in some way. And I think Geno will... because he took the 0 point. He just took it. So he's going to stabilize it and rain havoc over the island. So those are my final predictions. In the background you can see the final Chapter 7 Season 3 map. I hope you guys enjoyed all of these Chapter 7 Season 3 videos. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the entire season. So, with that said and done, I will see you all in Chapter 7 Season 4. Goodbye.